I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you.
I was very impressed. Very impressed. Thank you. Oh, I got one more for you. We're going to talk more about this.
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
This was equivalent to Steph Curry shooting a three-point shot from center key in the NBA championship. I'll say in the NBA championship. Yeah, that was equivalent to it. It was very simple. He just literally came up to the top. He set up the pose. He gave them opportunity to hear what was coming. He gave a solid ground for everybody to stand on. And I think only 3 Democrats actually stood up and said, yeah, we agree. America should put its citizens first. To say, says enough. That tells me everything I gotta say with them. That, like, literally, that's the whole sum of the night. That whole portion right there, that's the whole sum. That set the tone for the whole night. I should have played this first because that's when he said, listen, these guys are freaking crazy afterwards. You can't even agree that America comes first, that the citizens come first. And I get clowns and I get trolls that always want to jump in and say something. I know you're like, oh, but we can't, we got to watch out for the illegals. They're in our border. And then you give me Christian scripture. Yeah, the scripture said, watch, Jesus is an immigrant. Negro, listen. You ain't walking into Rome, which occupied Jerusalem at that time. That made Jesus a illegal immigrant. That made him an immigrant because Rome occupied Jerusalem. Let's have a history lesson. Let's go back. We have a history because this is history as well as scripture. No Roman was going to turn around and say, we put Romans before, we put Jews, we put the people of Jerusalem, we put the people from Bethlehem, Judea, any of those places around there, we put them before Roman citizens. It wasn't going to happen.
Oh, no.
It wasn't going to happen. So you could talk about him being an immigrant. He was an immigrant simply because his country, homeland, was occupied by Rome. It was under Roman subjection. He fled to Egypt, yes, but don't get that thing twisted. Just because he fled to Egypt, yeah, everybody, yeah, okay, you want to use that? Yeah, he was an immigrant also. Do you think the Egyptians put Jesus in front of the Egyptians that were there? Come on. Come now. Don't be so dumb now. Come on. This is why I will never vote Democrat. This is why I can't vote Democrat. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. I can't. Let's finish what Trump had to say, and then we'll come back to this other part. Because I'm about to show you exactly. The argument is, Leon, that's not constitutional. I'm going to tell you that is very much constitutional. Matter of fact, you can interpret it through your lens of sympathy, or you can just read the Constitution. It's up to you.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you.
And it's very simple. Do you put U.S. citizens first before illegal immigrants? No. Look. They said no. Very simple.
To end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens in many.
See, they're not talking about the topic. She's screaming, "You've killed Americans. You've killed Americans." That's not what we're talking about. We have a plan. This is an opportunity for both parties to come together, unite, and agree on one thing, that American citizens are first. No. The bitterness, the anger.
In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections.
Okay, so check this out. Let's run this real quick. Under the U.S. Constitution and federal law, the government's primary legal mandate is to its citizens. This includes protection and security. The preamble of the Constitution highlights the duty to provide for the common defense and promote the general welfare of the people of the United States. Social safety nets programs like Social Security and Medicare are statutory rights specifically for citizens and legal residents who have paid into the system. See, I can actually say legal residents. I say, okay, great, because you come over here, you work, you paying taxes. I can get that. The right to vote, only citizens have the legal right to vote. That legal right to participate in the federal elections, giving them a direct say in how the government serves them. All I did was Google ChatGPT. Is it the right? Is it the responsibility of the government to take care of the people? That's all I did. Look.
This is a central and highly debated question in American politics, touching on law, ethics, and the allocation of taxpayer resources. There isn't a single legal answer that satisfies everyone, as the responsibility often depends on whether you are looking at it through the lens of constitutional law, federal policy, or moral philosophy. To break down this complex issue, it helps to look at how the government currently balances these competing priorities as of early 2026. 1. The legal framework. Obligations to citizens. Under the U.S. Constitution and federal law, the government's primary legal mandate is to its citizens. This includes protection and security. The preamble of the Constitution highlights the duty to provide for the common defense and promote the general welfare of the people of the United States. Social safety nets, programs like Social Security and Medicare, are statutory rights specifically for citizens and legal residents who have paid into the system. For FY 2025, Social Security and Medicare alone account for roughly 38% of the total federal budget. The right to vote. Only citizens have the legal right to participate in federal elections, giving them a direct say in how the government serves them. 2. Obligations to non-citizens, legal and illegal. While citizens have exclusive rights, the U.S. government also has certain obligations toward any person within its borders, regardless of their status. Due process. The fifth.
And that is what they're using. That statement literally right there. You break in, so we have an obligation to you. That is the reason why they never stopped to put anything at the border as a safety net for people, because they want to come in. Remember when I started this, I said that there's globalism. This is not a left and right thing. There's only globalism, globalists, patriots, and nationalists. That you hear me. They believe as globalists that once you step foot in the United States, you're responsible. We're responsible. Now, that's why I keep saying habeas corpus has never been addressed at all. Due process.